Welcome to Steel Curtain Productions. Please hit the like and subscribe down below in your right hand corner. Muchly appreciate that. And thank you to the supporters and subscribers of the channel. Please share it with your friends and family. If you come across the channel, please don't leave without subscribing and hitting the likes. And here we take great pride in building a community as Steelers fans that focuses on fact, not rumor land. So we take great pride in that, and we don't get your hair on clickbait. So we're going to review the game on the Bengals coming to Pittsburgh. Thank God we got a win, 34-12. We actually got back at Flacco, which was nice because he's had our number. Thought it was going to be another way, that the same type of deal, but thankfully it wasn't. We had some big plays happen, and that was great. So we're going to start off with the box score 7-6 after the first quarter for the Steelers. Steelers added three in the second quarter. Third quarter came, so it was 10-6 going into the second half. Steelers had 10 more in the third quarter. Bengals had three, and the Steelers had 14 in the fourth, and the Bengals had three for your final score 34-12. Yes, some sacks there. Watt was big in this one. Mason Rudolph did very well coming in for Aaron Rodgers. Did quite well. I was quite pleased with for him being a third stringer. It was quite promising. All right, so here we go. A touchdown was scored early on for their 6-0 lead. Short pass from Rodgers to Gainwell. Then we had Boswell get the extra point. Then we had a touchdown, a pass deep right to Higgins from Flacco. That made it 7-6. Missed the conversion. So at that point, it was 10. Uh, Boswell gets a field goal, and it's 10-6 at that point. Then we go into the third quarter. And so it's 10-9 as since he gets a 3-yard field goal. And then the Steelers had a field goal to make it 13-9. And that was at the 7:31 point. And then touchdown by Flacco, short pass middle intended for T. Higgins, intercepted. So touchdown by Duggar. What a great interception that was. So an INT on Flacco. That's always nice to have, especially the way he plays us. So it was 19-9. Good to see that type of pressure on him. Point after goodbye Boswell. It's 20-9 going into the fourth quarter. And then McPherson gets a 48-yard field goal for Bengals at the 5:50 mark, 20-12. And then uh, um, Rudolph throws a short pass to Gainwell, who gets a 5-yard touchdown. It's 26-12. And then Boswell, the extra point, 27-12. And then Flacco pass short right, 5 yards, fumbles the ball. Eccles fumbles the ball for Cincy, recovered by Jean Pierre, and love seeing him do that. That was nice to have him, especially in the backup spot. Gets a 34-yard touchdown, and Nichols, and that was that. So that made it 33-12. Extra point Boswell, and your final score 34-12. So this was a great outcome for the Steelers. A lot of things happened here to make this happen. It was a good defensive effort by the Steelers and the offense. I was like I say, once again, I'm going to stick to Aaron Rodgers he kind of kept things even at the beginning, slow, but he injures his wrist, leaves. Let's hope that's not long. I'm sure the report may actually be out today on his wrist. But, for where I were my concerns, and Rudolph being a third string quarterback coming in for him did quite well. Knowing Pittsburgh's scheme is quite well, but it's good to see. You don't want to run with that too long, but he does seem to always answer the call in difficult situations. So you gotta say hats off to Rudolph. So great job by the defense. Watts putting the heat on Flacco. Um, the interception, great job. Again, fumbles that were forced and Pierre getting a touchdown. This great return plays for the defense. The defense really stood out with a couple big plays in this game, so that was huge. However, once again, I still have the same concerns. Um, it's going to be interesting to see um, the rest of the way. I believe, where did I see us? Oh, we have the Bears. We can't take that game lightly either. Chicago is no pushover, and we're a mid-grade in my books team. Not that this is a game that you can't take lightly. They're very close. Steelers might be slightly ahead of them, the way the books look, but I still say they're middle. They're especially they're kind of mid to lower grade, these teams. So we'll see what the Steelers. They can't get cocky and high on their laurels in this game. So good job of getting this win. That puts us at 6-4, keeps us ahead of the Ravens. However, we know there's going to be a couple big games coming against the Ravens and the Browns. Those are always difficult matchups, and we're getting into the deep of it now. Going into week 12, we got to take advantage of the Bears. That's for sure. Any game we can, and if they plan on making the playoffs. But however, I have my concerns, as you know. Great to see the outcome, a much better played game. But it just shows you how close these teams are in the North. Just one fumble or interception or missed pass or penalties can turn this game around. And that's, you've seen the Bengals take game one and they took it pretty easy. And then we get the odd bounce in this game. So can't take anything for granted. So way to go Steelers Nation, go. And please hit the likes and subscribe. And we will catch you in the next review of the Bears, and hopefully it'll be a victory. We're staying atop for now, but we'll see how it goes. Go Steelers, go.